What's up guys, this is the Hoverfly X5 electric scooter and this thing is awesome. I want to give you guys my review on it, but first I'll show you guys some of the features this thing has. I'll show you guys some clips of me riding it so you can get my kind of honest opinion, and then I'll give you guys my honest review at the end. But I want to say first off, like, this is one of the smoothest like electric scooters I've ever ridden, honestly. A lot of electric scooters, you know, it feels kind of bumpy, stuff like that. This one has a really smooth ride, which I really like, and it's been super fun to have. And I just want to start off by saying that, but let's get into the video. Here's the scooter close up. I really like the look of the scooter. As you can see, it's got like the blue and black, which I think just looks really cool. But as you can see right here, you got the 10-inch tires. So pretty small tires, 10 inches, but really nice for an electric scooter. These are actually anti-flat tires. And so you can go like off-road, you know, on the regular road, and it's gonna basically not be able to get a flat tire, which is pretty cool. So it's got the anti-flat tires. You got your disc brake on the back, so it's got one disc brake on the back. The front doesn't have a disc brake, but then if you go on the other side, over here, you have your motor. So it has a 500-watt motor, which is pretty powerful for an electric scooter like this. So there's the motor right there. And then if we go on the front here, you have dual suspension. So you got your suspension right here, dual suspension. It's actually, you know, really nice. It helps contribute to the smooth ride, which is nice. And then you got your kickstand. You got this kind of like silicone sticky material, which is nice to keep your feet from sliding. So that's really nice as well. And then also it is a folding scooter. So as you can see right here, this is like basically a lever. And all you do is you just pull this back, which is hard to show with one hand, but I'll show you. I'll put it to the back camera and then I'll show you guys real quick. You just pull this clip up, pull it down. It's really easy. And then it actually has this little thing that pulls out right here. It's like a little hook. And basically you just hook it to the bottom right here. And once it's hooked, then it'll stay compact, and then you can lift it up like this, and it's super easy to take with you. So that's one cool feature I like as well, that it hooks on like that, and then it's super easy to carry with you or to store like in your car or anything like that if you're traveling. All right, and then coming over here to the screen, you got your power button. All you gotta do is hold it down for like 2 seconds. The screen will turn on, and when you first turn it on, it actually has a lock on it. You know, you can set that lock. So basically you just put in the lock code, whichever one you want to put. And then you double click the power button twice, and then it opens the scooter, which I think that's pretty cool, you know. That way if you have your scooter, you know, it's not gonna get stolen and stuff like that, or it's gonna be harder for people to get into the bike, which is cool. So it has that. It does have 2 different modes. So it's got the M mode. When you click the minus or the plus button, it'll go down to the D mode. This mode is a little bit faster. And then you got your miles per hour. It shows your odometer right there, how far you've traveled. Just like you can reset that and stuff every trip. And then this is the throttle over here. So it's a push throttle. And what's cool about it is if you actually hold down the throttle for 10 seconds, you can actually activate cruise control. And so it'll just stay at that speed. And so if you're, you know, traveling on this thing for like a huge straightaway or something like that, you can just hold it down, and then it's just going to keep that speed instead of you having to hold it down with your thumb. And it does have a little, you know, bell right here as well. And then it's got your brake right here. So just that one brake, that disc brake in the back. And, you know, that's pretty much it. The speed goes, I forgot to mention that, it can go about 20 miles per hour. So it's actually really fast for a 500-watt motor, 20 miles per hour. It's really fun. And because it's so smooth, it seems like you're going really fast. And then it can go to about a 25-mile range. And obviously it depends on how heavy you are, and depends on, you know, if you're going full throttle the whole way. So more or less about 25 miles, which is pretty good for an electric scooter as well. And then, you know, it's got that 500-watt motor, and it can hold up to a load of 264 pounds. So that's like the maximum load you'd want to put on this thing. But yeah, 20 miles per hour, pretty good. So that's the features of the bike, or of the electric scooter. It's pretty awesome. Now I'll show you guys some clips of me riding it. All right, and these are just a couple clips of me riding it. On this clip right here, towards the end, I'm able to get it to about 20 miles per hour. It was a turn, so I wasn't able to really go full speed. But as you can see, it's pretty fast. You know, this is me going away from the camera. And I feel like it doesn't look as fast from the camera, but when you're riding it, it does feel very fast. It's about 20 miles per hour. And this is it just going up a hill, just so you guys can see that, you know, it can go up an incline. It does have enough power to get up it. Even me weighing about 185 pounds, this is another hill right here. And yeah, overall, it's just a great scooter. All right, guys, so as far as my honest review, I love the scooter. It's super fun. Honestly, it's super smooth. It's one of the smoothest, like I said at the beginning of the video, electric scooters I've ever ridden. So I would definitely recommend this if you guys are looking for an electric scooter. Obviously, you know, if you're looking for one that can go a lot faster than 20 miles per hour, then this isn't the one for you. But 20 miles per hour is fast on an electric scooter in my opinion. Like if you go faster than that, it kind of gets a little sketchy. So I think it's a perfect amount of speed. It's really smooth. It's got the dual suspension, and honestly, my honest review, I love the scooter. I think it is amazing. So if you guys are looking for an electric scooter, you know, for commuting or, you know, going to the store, things like that, you know, short, not too long of distance, I think this is a great option. I would definitely recommend checking it out. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you guys for watching.